Give it up for our groom's brother and second best man, Jason Pallet, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, everybody. Ollie and Mike, you both look beautiful. I have to say that. Mike, you clean up well, that's for sure. All right, just
Hair back. Sorry, Mike.
fornication.
Till tonight.
For an occasion like this, it's customary that the best man speaks on behalf of the groom. Well, yeah. Okay. I really wanted to keep this speech short, sweet, and spontaneous. So when we got in town, we went to a Chinese restaurant, and I decided just to relay the wisdom from the fortune cookie. No, I'm just kidding. I did that at the last wedding, and it didn't go well, so I decided to write my own this time. It truly is an honor to be asked to give this toast for these two on this special day. For all who don't know me, my name is Jason. I'm the younger brother and more handsome brother to the groom. Believe it or not, I met Mike on the day I was born. No joke. He was there waiting with open arms. 44 years after that fateful day, as of last week, Mike finally came to the realization that indeed I am also the best man. He admitted this on the phone and asked me to be so. As the old adage goes, it's better late than never. Holly, I just want to say first, welcome to the family. You're officially a Pallet, and I find your last name fitting because you're certainly wild for marrying a Pallet. I've never seen my brother so happy, and I'm so glad that he found the love of his life in you. I want to tell you, you look truly stunning this evening, and you make a beautiful bride. And I'm probably speaking for little brothers everywhere when I say this, but it's comforting to know that my brother's marrying a girl who can, without a doubt, kick his ass. Give it up for Holly, what you already did. All right. Yeah, I've never seen him so happy, and I'm, like I said, glad he found the love of his life with you. And yeah, I already read that part. Sorry about that. All right, next page. Mike, I just want to say how lucky you are. You get to leave here with a wife who is warm, beautiful, loving, and caring. And Holly, you're pretty lucky as well. You get to leave here with an awesome dress and a wonderful set of bouquet flowers. Mike had a funny way to ask me to give this speech.
I did.
Here's a little back and forth how it went down. I get a text out of the blue one evening from Mike saying, "Bro, B-R-O, you owe me a favor." So I write back, "Can you clarify?" with a question mark. He writes back, "I did 2 wedding speeches for you. You owe me 1. The number 1, exclamation point. And my reply was simply put was, "You're out," exclamation point. Then I went back to watching TV while chilling on my recliner. And I thought about it for a couple minutes, and being the good brother that I am, I sent another message, and it stated, "Why don't you have Scott do it? LOL." And for all who don't know, that's our old eldest brother sitting over there. And Mike's reply was, "Scott's out. He was a flop. He's out." Exclamation point. Then I replied with, "I hate weddings, and weddings are the worst." Exclamation point. Then Mike's reply was, "Whatever. If you're coming, you're working," and he adds, "Stay sober." Swear. It's a true story.
I'll show you a screenshot.
So I replied with a question mark again, and it said, "Give the speech sober." Well, Mike, I have good news and bad news for you this evening. The good news is I made it and I agreed to give the speech. The bad news is, since I'm not a huge fan of weddings, I will not be doing the sober. Okay, so back to the speech. Growing up there were a lot of things that me and Mike had to share. For example, we shared the same house, we shared the same Nintendo, we shared the same landline telephone system, which had multiple rooms of the house would have access to the same phone line. So essentially, I'm getting there. So essentially, if someone was on the phone, you wouldn't know until you put the horn to your ear and gave it a listen. I could still hear, get off the phone. I'm on the phone being yelled from room to room or into my eardrum when I would pick up the phone to see if the line was available. The phone availability was a constant issue in the Pallet house. And Mike, I'll never forget and forgive you for continuously picking up the phone and eavesdropping on Katie and I in the 6th grade. He would pick up the phone ever so slightly from the downstairs thinking we can't hear him. Also, he could gather the intelligence needed to make fun of me for years to come. Needless to say, I ended up losing the love of my life shortly thereafter. I'm sure the phone situation wasn't the deal breaker, but it certainly didn't help. It's okay though, because I was 12 and I had plenty of time to rebound. Thanks, Pam. That's my wife there now. It's all good. It was worth
I'm
it.
the victim. I'm not a wife, I'm a victim.
We also shared a Chinese pug named Butch. Butch was much cherished by both of us, right? We loved him. Like, we really loved him. And Butch was rather legendary. He managed to live 18 years in the pretty harsh conditions of the Pallet household. Butch used to help Mike get chicks. Butch was so ugly that by comparison, Mike would look cute. Butch essentially played the part in garnering sympathy from the girls that Mike would somehow manage to lure into the household. To be clear, Butch was the best wingman Mike ever had. I'll keep Butch short for time's sakes and just say that Butch was tough as a box of nails. He was hit by a minimum of 3 cars. He had thorns stuck in his eyeballs many times. He had a slit cut into his urethra so he could pee.
Ow.
And he suffered a chicken bone lodged in his throat for God only knows how many days. When Butch finally kicked the bucket, Mike was in college. But we mourned his loss over the phone. We said our final prayers, and we agreed to each cough up $100 to get him a nice granite headstone for a proper burial and memorial. The granite headstone can be found in my garden. Mike, you're welcome to come by anytime and pay your respects. But remember, his bones are still at Mom's old house, which has new owners. So once again, you're out. Come to think of it, how in the world did you land Holly without your wingman Butch? Now the hobbies. There are a couple hobbies we shared growing up. Starting with BMX, we would watch the movie Rad over and over again, reciting all the cheesy lines and of course attempting to duplicate many of the tricks that professional bikers with little success. We would at least manage to get serious road rash and other random bruising from our attempts. Then came the karate phase. From Van Damme classics to Big Trouble in Little China, we knew all the moves and cheesy one-liners. Actually, it's Van Damme's birthday today, so give it up for that. I just found that out. Then came the boxer phase. When Mike became a boxer, I officially became the victim of child abuse. Whether it be holding the heavy bag or being forced to go to the boxing gym with him or sparring with motorcycle helmets and giant boxing gloves, I was always taking a beating somehow. I believe he originally took up boxing so that one day he could beat up our older brother, Scott. I still think the fight would have been close, but I'm happy to say the day never came. More than likely, the only reason they didn't come to blows is the fact that they knew I would have to beat both of their asses if they tried. Sorry, Mike. All right, enough of the violence and testosterone-driven hobbies. There's a much softer side to Michael, a more romantic side indeed. Of course, this is not something I was involved with in any way, shape, or form. This is exclusive to Mike Pallet himself. But I plan to share this story after a few words from our father. Wherever, there he is. Okay.
Thanks. Yeah, my name is Les, and I wanted to share a few comments about Mike. like to start with two of my memories from Mike's past. And first, when Mike was around 8 years old, he was playing in Little League. He was in center field. And there was a high fly ball hit to him. So he puts his glove up to catch it, closes his eyes, and he caught it. Now that took a lot of bravery and talent. He could have been hit in the head with a hard ball. So that was my earliest memory. And Jason mentioned something about Mike with the BMX racing. And my memory was Mike was around 12 years old. And he did fairly well. He received a couple of trophies. So that's a couple of, memories when he was young. As a father, I am proud of Michael's accomplishments as an adult. He's done very well, as far as I'm concerned. And in the last several years, I've been using a phrase, I call it gift from God, and I abbreviate it GFG. So I would say that I'm going to define it for you. In my definition, it's short for you describe when something good happens to a person, not because of anything they've done or can control. That's what I call a gift from God. I've had many of them in my life. I can think of two situations in Mike's life where I believe that this phrase could apply, and these are recent situations. First, I believe that Holly and Mike both received a gift from God the day they met each other, and that it wasn't just a coincidence that they met. Somebody alluded to this previously today. I say this because I've never seen a couple so happy together in my life. You can see how happy they are when they are together and in the pictures that Mike posts on Facebook. They're always smiling, they always look happy. I've never seen Mike happier, and I'm glad to see him this way.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. Okay, and the second gift from God, let's see, according to a Facebook post from Holly recently, in early September of this year, Mike, Holly, and their sons went hiking, and a massive black bear approached them. So the bear got within 50 yards of them, and from Holly's perspective, they were in a dangerous situation, and luckily they escaped from this threat. Maybe their escape was a gift from God because God wanted Mike and Holly to get married.
Yeah.
I felt like that.
Okay, so
It's like I did not.
recently I spoke to Mike about the situation, and according to Mike, there was a better chance of being hit by a lightning bolt than from being attacked by a bear. So that's coming from Mountain Man Mike, who does a lot of hiking in the mountains. So he's been around bears in the past, and he knows that how to handle them, I guess. So those are two gifts from God in my mind, and I'm glad they're still here. I was thinking about giving you some advice, Mike, on how to have a long-lasting, happy marriage.
All ears.
I think that the objective of a marriage at this point in your life is for both of you to be happy. From my perspective, you both always have seemed to be very happy together when I've seen you both in person and on pictures on Facebook. So, all I can say is just keep on doing what you're doing. It seems to be working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amen.
So, Mike, I want to congratulate you on finding your person, and I hope that you both have a happy life until death do you part. That's all I have. I'm a lot more shorter than Jason, thank God. Oh, he's not even done yet.
It's a little bit more. This one's a toast. This is the toast part. So I decided to close out the speech with a toast to the bride and groom, but first I'm going to recite a poem I wrote. I never wrote a poem in my life, but Mike, you inspired me to do this. And it's called Michael Pallet the Romantic. Mike Pallet, you were so cool. You made all the girls in high school blush and drool. For many years, you worked hard on your body, sculpting it tight with boxing and karate. You bragged about your pipes and your abs while you did upside-down sit-ups from hanging from a pull-up bar wearing nothing but garbage bags. Wait, I flipped 2 pages, sorry. There's the last one. All right. When the sun went down and you were all cleaned up, you broke out the keyboard to learn some romantic stuff. You learned how to play the keys to impress the ladies and have them say, "Michael, my baby, your music's making me hot and crazy." I asked Holly about some of Mike's current hits, and she said, and I quote, "The song Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie and Father Figure by George Michaels were top of the list." Apparently his switch from the keyboard to the guitar has been working, as he learned a few songs, even though they're corny and quirky. With that being said, I want to cheers. I wish you both love, peace, prosperity for many, many years. To the bride and groom, let's lift our glasses as we cheers to you both for a lifetime of sheer bliss, love, and happiness.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait, let's cheers with them.
if you guys love Holly.